NBA. Thanks. Steve, compared to when you played, talk about elements of the game that are now easier for the players than, like I said, when you play.
I think you start on the floor, the game is less physical. There's no more handshaking, there's no more chucking, there's no hard fouls when they're throwing you up against the stanchion. And then I think off the court, the travel. I started when we flew commercial, Kevin. Now every team is flying private. I think the travel is definitely easier for players.
Not only flew commercial, Smitty, but we used to fly in the first flight out every morning, like 6 a.m. flights after a game, after a night game.
I remember those days. The positive was you didn't practice a lot when you got to those cities.
And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Then there's Higgs, and there's Laverne, and it's Strong in at the point.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's the Jazz with the ball. It's a three-point game. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
Yeah, and they were just shaky at times when it mattered most in that game, and it cost them.
You know what? They were awful offensively, labored to score on any level.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Nobody near Allen. It's good from long range. Allen's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's a terrific read by Gobert, understanding the offensive end better and better, especially as of late.
Here's Strong. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Crowder kicks to Rubio. And the pass to Ingles. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. Certainly a major strength of this Utah Jazz team is the way they can dominate on the defensive end.
Up and down the roster, there are a lot of solid defenders. Rudy Gobert is the big name, but guys like Ingles, Crowder, Mitchell, and Rubio are all great as well. This team can just be suffocating defensively.
And the second free throw, good. Now here's Allen. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. Shots good from Strong. 8 points for him.
He's been locked in all quarter, really finding his rhythm.
And Rubio kicks to Crowder. Allen with it, picked up by Harris. Rubio with a wide open look. Another miss by Utah.
You know, the offense has just looked out of sync. Only 1 of 5 from the field.
Strong, covered by Rubio. Strong. Lays it up and banks it in.
How about the quarter he's having? Tremendous execution on the offensive end, helping to further fuel this lead.
Gobert, the pass to Ingles. Inside, here's Rubio. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
You see the defender right there playing physical, trying to impose his will, but Rubio's tough.
And Ricky Rubio might be one of the most unselfish players in the league. Not only for his passing and how much he enjoys piling up assists, but how he does a great job adjusting to what the team needs him to do and not worrying about his own game.
Strong, covered by Rubio. Count that bucket.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Jazz trail by 6. And for Rubio, who has been in the eye of the media for so long, Grady's always been unselfish. We've always seen that in his style of play.
You're right, Kevin. You've always been able to see that with Rubio's game. Great at making quick reads, seeing passes before they develop. I mean, he can see who's open and who's going to be open before he even catches a pass.
Buries it from three-point range. Rubio's got 6 points.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless. We will talk about feed the hot hand. That's what they're doing this quarter, which is why they've been able to maintain momentum.
Here's Rubio. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet.
2 points.
Rubio's got his third basket of the night.
High percentage look inside. Rubio always looking to maximize the value of the possession.
And there's the foul on Jay Crowder.
That
is his first foul of the game. A different look for Utah. Davis comes in for Joe Ingles, and it's Exum in for Ricky Rubio. It's Crowder on the wing, guarded by Kuzma. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. Lakers leading by 3. Pass to Strong. To the paint. The shot's good from Kuzma. Kuzma's got his first points of the night.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Now here's Exum, guarded by Strong. Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. It's good. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
There's a reason why they watch all night long. Yeah, I know we'll turn heads forever. So tonight I'm gonna show you all.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone.
The defense fortunate there. He's a guy you hate to leave wide open.
So the Lakers 5 right now. They've got Hart, Laverne out there with LeBron James. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Strong in at the point guard position. Passes it to Ingles. Clock at 6. Over in the corner, Allen. No good with the triple.
If you try to keep the defense honest, that's the one you really have to make.
Strong, covered by Rubio. Here's Strong, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Utah called for the foul. You know, Steve, when it comes to playing with maximum intensity, who is at the top of the list for you?
Russell Westbrook by far. I mean, this guy right now is
yeah, right.
all intensity. I think Draymond Green is another one of those guys. Marcus Smart. I think the Morris twins, those guys step up for me. Just speed and power. They play with a lot of intensity. Is all over their demeanor.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Great scorers have this ability. Let LeBron get that close. That's 2 points or a trip to the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
And Greg, what else is there to say about LeBron? One of the best to ever play the game.
I mean, he's been the face of the league for so long, and he's done a tremendous justice to that title. Has always played with so many expectations and really has met every single one of them. It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance to see a guy like LeBron in the NBA, and he's truly been a generational talent.
Strong, covered by Rubio. Shots good from Strong.
Well, if you wonder why they're in control of this game, just look at his stats from the field. Solid, solid, solid.
And Rubio kicks to Gobert. The feed now to Crowder. Back to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Personal foul.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Crowder finds Allen. Shot clock at 5. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Allen's got 5 points so far. Here's Strong. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And they're not afraid to let it fly from deep. They're looking to extend their lead with the 3 ball here in the second quarter.
Laverne with the steal. Makes it 2 points there from Strong. 23 points in the game.
Assist goes to Joffrey.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Allen with it. 5 points in the game. Here's Rubio. That one wide left.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
At the line.
Ricky Rubio picks one up. The Lakers have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, as we know, Rudy Gobert is a 7-footer with an aggressive mentality. He said some guys don't have pride, but I do. Sometimes too much. Quinn Snyder said he gets angry, which I like. Whatever kind of stereotypes Americans have about the French, they don't apply. Not to him, anyway.
Thank you, T.A. He is indeed a fiery competitor.
And the point differential tells the story. Their two-way play has been outstanding.
You know, it's a matter of effort plus talent. You need both to dominate this way.
Pass to Gobert. Can they get it? And the basket by Ingles. Ingles has got his second basket.
You see he's feeling it now. Shot looks much more in sync this quarter.
This Laker team led by LeBron didn't need a lot of time to adjust to one another. Greg, a great start to the season for them.
You would think with all the youth and the vets, they would need some time to gel. The team has got off to a hot start, though, and their focus has been terrific. Not a surprise LeBron has everyone falling in line.
Back to Crowder. Shot clock at 6. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
I can tell you right now, the coach loved everything about that shot except the result.
The shot's good from Strong.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the three at almost 60% for the game.
Allen kicks to Crowder. Now the pass to Ingles. Down low. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Smitty, with all the different arenas you've played in, all the cities you've traveled to as a player, which city do you think, looking back, was the hardest to play in for whatever reason?
This is an easy question. Detroit, Michigan, Kevin, because I was raised there and played college basketball. The ticket request going home was definitely hard.
I bet.
Because now you're starting to ask teammates, you're starting to ask everybody for tickets, and I just never had enough.
And it was expensive to buy tickets.
Yes, indeed.
And everyone wanted one.
Everybody. My first game, Kevin, ever back in Detroit, 300 tickets.
Oh.
Glad I had good teammates, though. They helped me.
Davis kicks to Rubio. Pass to Gobert. It's Crowder on the wing. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor.
This is what Crowder loves to do. He's out there saying, set me up, please.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Rubio outside. Inside. That's tipped. Kuzma against Davis. Strong. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 34.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
For the Utah Jazz, they come in off a loss to the Nuggets.
And that's what happens when you become too perimeter oriented. If you're not hot, you don't score.
Well, when you force it all night, you don't get good results. Never really adjusted the game plan the way they should have.
43 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Kuzma. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Showing no mercy. Double-digit lead and still putting it on them.
Back to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
Crossing up the defense, and that's what you expect from Rubio. Terrific vision.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Happy.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Davis drives in, passes it to Exum. To the left side wing. 3-pointer. The shot, no good. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers points as we close out the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting.
Quarters, really pushing the action, consistently finding the open man.
You know, it's so fun to watch the leadership and making his teammates better.
Crowder is the 4 and Gobert is the 5. Allen is out there with Ricky Rubio, and it's Ingles in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group right now for Utah.
Well, Rudy Gobert has taken on more of a leadership role with this team. Clearly a difference maker on the court with his defense, and will get the team to fall in line. Hard to argue with one of the elite rim protectors in our league.
Crowder kicks to Gobert. Trying to find Rubio. He's got it now. And it's blocked by Strong. From deep. And again, Los Angeles with the triple. And with Gobert, he does so much as a defender with his impact, Greg, in the paint.
Yeah, and Gobert does so much in terms of cleaning up his teammates' mistakes while they're defending out there on the perimeter. It allows his teammates to be more aggressive on D, knowing he's going to be that last line of defense. And Gobert won't let them get too comfortable, as he's one of the more vocal players in terms of shaping their D. And trading threes. It's a little bit of that mano-a-mano right now.
You know, I can't lie. It's fun to watch. Gets the players going and the fans.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Now, here's Rubio. He's covered closely. Ingles against LeBron. Ingles passes to Rubio. That's blocked by Strong.
You know, coming out of the half, you want to set the tone for the rest of the game. But going 1 for 4 is the wrong way to do it.
Good, and a nice assist from Corey Harris.
Just really unselfish there. Harris is someone who knows when one of his guys is wide open.
And Gobert kicks to Rubio. Pass to Ingles. Rubio outside. To the inside. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Now, this is why Gobert is shooting over 60% for his career. Highly efficient inside.
The turnaround Jay. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Crowder finds Rubio. Now Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. Allen outside. Back to Gobert. There's the pass to Ingles. And the 3 off target.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Steve, we're seeing a lot of big contracts that include a no-trade clause. Just how much peace of mind does that give a player to know that clause is in that contract?
Kevin, I'm so jealous. I wish I had a no-trade clause on a lot of my teams. Some of those teams I got traded from, I didn't want to go. And I think it does, like you said, give these players a peace of mind to understand they are in control of their destiny. And then you can see sometimes it gets a little ugly when the organization wants to trade those players, but they can't.
Well, it basically handcuffs an organization. They can't make the moves like the Knicks with Carmelo Anthony. They were tied up a lot of the times because he would say, no, I don't want to go to that particular team.
Yeah, and the Knicks, they only can fault themselves. They gave him the no-trade clause.
Right. And Ball comes to help. And Gobert kicks to Crawford. Outside Bradley. Crawford looking over the floor. 5 to shoot. From 13. Rebounded by the Lakers. LeBron's got his 6th rebound on the night. Strong, defended by Allen. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making it GA look all too easy right now. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Back to Crawford. He kicks it to Bradley. Anthony on the wing. Crawford outside. Puts up a three. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Steve, the golden era of basketball for the Jazz were in the late 90s with Stockton and Malone. What was it like playing against those teams?
Well, they were unguardable in the pick and roll. Fantastic in the fast break situation. Karl Malone, one of the best runners at the 4 position. And then you had John Stockton. If you made a mistake, he would make you pay with the pass. And they had toughness.
Take a break.
Probably would have won a title if Jordan wasn't around.
And he knocks down the first one.
And to think LeBron in high school was recruited by some D1 colleges to play wide receiver, boy, what a downfield target he would have been.
Davis is checked in for Utah. Exum comes in for Allen. The Lakers with the ball. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. We've got Cunningham. Also Ingram out there. And it's Strong in at the 2.
Yeah, and even with his range, that one might be asking a little too much.
Well, the truth is, he probably makes this shot a little more often than he should, so it's hard to resist.
Ingles passes to Bradley. To the middle. Crowder trying to get something going, and it's good on the way. Crowder's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Jazz. And Los Angeles guys shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Here's Strong. Crowder pulls it in. Utah's got the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15.
Los Angeles foul.
A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll go up against Russell Westbrook and the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then on Thursday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And that game against the Warriors, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
That's good from Exum. We hear the term empty stats every once in a while, Steve, usually referring to great production on a bad team. How valid do you think that theory is?
It is. A lot of guys you see are averaging, you know, these numbers, and players look around, and you know the players, you're saying, unfortunately for him, those numbers are empty stats because there are a lot of times these numbers are found in when the game is decided. And a lot of times on bad teams, you see these guys going for numbers. Then you get a chance to see them play on good teams, and those stats just don't match up.
Good explanation.
Jazz foul call.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
That's good from Strong.
Shooting for Los Angeles. Strong. At the line for 2.
Both free throws good from Strong. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Exum kicks to Niang. All alone. Thurin's shot is good.
When the defense is non-existent like they were there, it's pretty easy to score like he did.
Royce.
Here's Strong. No good that time. The Jazz go the other way with it. Shots good by Laverne.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
With this big of a deficit in the score, you think the losing team would be playing harder. Nope, the opposite.
Thurin's shot is good.
A tall guard who can see over the defense. Exum with no trouble locating the open teammate.
No good from Strong.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can
Jazz
eventually
foul call.
get back on track.
And Dante Exum picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Coming onto the
Gobert
floor
is checked in for
Jazz.
Utah. Allen comes in for Exum.
Grayson Allen.
Strong, defended by Allen, launches it. The rebound by the Jazz.
It's been a frustrating quarter for him shooting the basketball. He just has to make sure he's taking good shots.
Here's Thurman. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
If you relax on him out there, he's going to make you pay every time.
Bonga. And he banks in the layup.
Serve and the defense there. He makes a terrific read.
Strong.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Pass to Thurman. Niang kicks to Allen. And here is O'Neal. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Thurman. It's tipped. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Los Angeles ball.
Strong, defended by Allen. Here's Strong. Here's Laverne. A beautiful reverse layup. Laverne's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Utah's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. To the inside. Here's Thurman. Rejected by Strong. And even 3-on-3 break. Ingram wide open. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game. Allen passes to Thurman. Back to Allen. Three-pointer. The Jazz with another miss.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Pass to Niang. Smitty, every so often we'll hear about a team holding a players-only meeting. You've been there, I'm sure. You've gone through that. What exactly goes on in those discussions?
You know, Kevin, when you hear players-only meetings, something's going wrong with the team. And obviously, we meet all the time, but when there's specific, in quotation, a players-only meeting, there's a lot of things that are going wrong with the team, with individuals, with the coaches or general managers. They are trying to find a way to hash it out, and those are never good.
The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
No good from Strong. The Jazz have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Los Angeles has gone ice cold from three-point land. 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. From the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
Allen outside. Pass to Niang. To the left wing. Here's O'Neal. Bangs home the trifecta.
I mean, defensively, you have to close out harder than that.
Lakers shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end.
No surprise, in a battle of wheels down low, the big man comes away with it.
Allen outside to the paint. Jazz passing it around. Here's Gobert, and he drops it in from the low post.
See, this is where the better conditioning comes in. Rudy Gobert able to stay active.
For Utah, they've gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts. Buries the long-range jumper.
See, in this half, I feel like he's a much different shooter. Calm, focused, and letting things come to him.
Los Angeles calls timeout. NBA awards are voted on by broadcasters and writers around the NBA. Do you think that's the best way, Steve, to pick an MVP?
Well, I really think in some kind of way you got to have players more involved, being able to come out and be able to pick the MVP because these are the players that are going up against these guys. I also would love to see where we have more of the defensive player of the year during the offseason, the rookie of the year in the offseason, obviously giving out more of those awards for the playoffs as well.
And you got to, of course, beware of it becoming a popularity contest, too.
Yes, totally.
Take a look at our Jordan Player of the Game.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players.
Assisted by
Chemistry
Strong.
at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. And that Unleashed Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Over to the left wing. Offline with his three. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Strong. And Anthony sends it back. And he recovers it. And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Here's Gobert, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And Gobert, even when he gets hit, maintains his focus on the bucket and gets it to go.
And for good reason. We talk about the effect of Gobert's wingspan, somewhere around 7 feet 9 inches.
Kevin, that's a tremendous advantage that few others have. I guess Mo Bamba's up there around 7 feet 10 inches. And of course, my old teammate Manute Bol still holds the record at 8 feet 6 inches.
Mind the lanes.
A free throw drops for Gobert. Smitty, you're looking around the league right now. Certain players extremely smart. Which guys do you think will make the transition the easiest from player to coach?
You know, some guys that stick out, Chris Paul, I think Mike Conley, LeBron James, obviously. Those guys, they just stick out. You can see their coaches on the floor, Draymond Green. They just have a way because they have those leadership qualities, and also they play the game the right way. They have such a good understanding and a good feel. Those are some of the guys that stand out for me.
That was a good list. You're right. Got a piece of it. Exum finds Anthony. Crawford outside. 6 on the shot clock. The pass to Exum. Drills the three-pointer.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Los Angeles.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series. Tremendous effort here on the road. That plane ride home is going to be sweet.
They better have some extra goodies on that plane because after this blowout, they deserve to be rewarded.
And you got to like that they are competing all the way through. Try and maybe build some momentum going into the next one.
Because the execution was not there tonight. That's something they can use this time to work on.
No good from Strong.
Not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor.
From deep. And again for three.
Strong.
Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Now here's Exum. He's guarded by Strong. Crawford outside. Fires from deep. Off the mark. So it's all